Hey guys, so very first video I've ever made just for Facebook, not something I normally do. The reason I created this Facebook account was mostly to stay in touch with local sort of activism, local people, and and vegans around the world and stuff obviously too. But I don't post a lot of stuff on here. I'm not trying to convert vegans on here. This was mainly to stay in touch with other vegans and see what's going on. I don't have a lot of non-vegans on this account. So I just at a certain point I realized there's people on my friends list that straight up hate me. So it's like, well, why is this person still on my friends list if they have actively like gone behind my back and turned people against me and stuff? Well, it's clearly because they're keeping an eye on me. Even though I unfollowed a couple of these people a long time ago, I realized that's actually not good enough. You know, if somebody is that toxic, it's okay to just unfriend them. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Facebook. It's a fucking internet app. Who cares? You know, you still see people at events and be cool and friendly, and we're all there for the same purpose, except for the ones who are hijacking animal rights to make it all about their political views. And that's kind of why what started this whole thing. You know, my idea of animal activism is people of all types, all political beliefs, all whatever differences you can imagine, coming together and doing something, whatever your event might be, for the animals. And what a beautiful thing it would be if you could have people of opposing political views, for example. You know, we'll leave religion out of it for now, but let's say you had a Trump supporter and a left-wing Antifa person who both loved animals, and they show up at an animal rights event, and they're both like, you know, coming together, and we're making, you know, they're making a sign and they're standing up. Maybe there's a conflict and a third party comes in, you know, is like, hey, fuck you, animal rights sucks, you know, I like my bacon. And then the two people whose political views are so different, what if they were to come together and work against the carnist in whatever way that means, whether it's outreach or straight up aggression, whatever the situation calls for? That would be awesome. You know, it's just, what I've found with animal rights is it's been hijacked by people who stand on one side of the political spectrum and do not welcome anybody who differs from that. I'm lucky enough that I don't stand on either side of it. I think you're all stupid. I think if you're buying into this political made-up world where they give you the illusion of choice and they get you fighting amongst yourselves with your little rebel flags and your black bandanas, and you go in the streets and you fight each other, and they're just laughing at you. People are sitting in their ivory towers looking at this on YouTube and they're laughing at you. I'm not laughing. I think it sucks. I think that it's destructive. And I think something like animal rights, instead of being so polarizing, could actually bring people together. You know, there's lots of people that love animals that just want to help them and don't want to fucking get into a bunch of political battles. So what if you were all to put all that stuff aside, show up at an animal rights event, talk about the animals, leave all that other shit behind? It'd be a better world. That's what I promote. That's what I'm all about. I'm not about this division. You know, the worst people I know in this community are the ones that talk about, oh, we need extreme inclusivity. But God forbid the guy who is pro-life or the woman who is, you know, whatever, who knows? Unless you're a far left person, their version of inclusivity does not apply to you. So that's what needs to change. And so, yep, that's my message. That's the reason for my post. If you disagree with this and you think I'm a crackpot, and you think, no, animal rights has to be about left-wing only, if animal rights is a left-wing splinter of Antifa in your eyes, then yeah, by all means, please unfriend me. Like, I don't really need that type of person on my friends list. I wish you all the best, and if I see you at an event, you know, smiles and waves and all that stuff, no problem for me. Everything's cool. But that's not why I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook to promote positive ideas or even negative ideas and just fucking see what happens. But it's not all about excluding other people who want to be involved in animal rights. If somebody wants to be involved in animal rights, they should feel welcome. Well, that's my opinion.